Hey guys, welcome back to a new Discord bot tutorial. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to code your own warn command. Let's get started. This is considering you already have a command handler pre-coded. I made a video about how to code your own command handler, so make sure to check it out. Let's get started. So now let's just create a file called warn.js, do the usual stuff, name warn. This is going to be the main function that we're going to be executing like that. Now what I want to do is I want to check if the parameters member has permission administrator, like that. And if he does have the permission, if he's not an administrator, his message is going to be ignored. Now I want to check if the user provided, if he either wants to add or remove a warning. So if he didn't, we're going to return parameters message.reply. Please specify whether you would like to, and then let's do it like this. To add, remove, or check warnings, like that. Okay, and now let's also check if the user mentioned someone. So if he didn't, if he didn't mention a person he'd want to check his warnings of, we're just going to reply and say, please specify a member whose warnings you would like to perform this action on, or this command on, like that. Exclamation mark, there you go. Okay, now let's get to the fun part. So let's define our target. Our target is going to be our parameters, message, mentions, users first, like that. Our let's require the Discord library, and also let's get the let's create an embed, new Discord message embeds. Message embed, like that. There you go. And then let's set the color. I want to always have it red. Then let's set the author. Well, we're gonna need the title, so warnings. And let me also get a picture I want to use for this. There you go, copy image address, like that. Perfect. Now let's also set a footer, calling this warning system, and a timestamp, like that. There you go. So now let's do a switch case. Let's pass through the parameters, args, and then two lowercase, like that. Case it is add. So the way I want to do this is I want to, if the staff member specifies a reason, then I want the bot to display the reason. Else, it's going to say that no reason was provided. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to use question mark column. So if you don't know what that means, it's okay. Just copy paste the code. I'll try to explain what I'm doing. So reason equals, if there are parameters args2, then the reason is going to be parameters, then args slice to join by space. Else, it's going to be no reason provided. So this means if the member did specify a reason, even if it's one argument, then we're going to pass through all of the arguments after the add / remove / check and the mentioned user. We're going to pass through all of these arguments, and we're going to join them by space, so it looks like an actual string. It's not just a bunch of words just together. Now let's embed.set description. Let's set our description as a warning. Warning was added to, and then let's mention the target target.id, by, and then by parameter. Let's also mention the staff member parameters author.id, like that, and then it's line break and then a reason, and we'll pass through our reason like that. And now let's return parameters message channel send embed. Okay, so now before you actually set the description or send the embed, you would have to write these changes to your database. So if you store the warnings in a JSON file system or in MongoDB, you would have to write these changes. Now is the time to do that. I'm going to be doing this in the next video. I'm going to be showing you guys how to do this with a JSON database, because I've seen a lot of amateur beginners use it, and I mean, it is good for like small scale projects. For example, if not a lot of people break rules on the server, and they don't do it that frequently, that's like a good time when to use the file system. But you shouldn't use it when there's a lot of writing and reading, and especially not when it's happening at the same time, because file system can't really handle that very well. It could be corruptions, and no one really wants that. So anyway, so now in case arg0 is removed, let's do so obviously you want to write these changes first. You want to remove the warning, and then set description. A warning was removed from target ID by, and then parameters message author ID, like that. Perfect. So now let's return parameters message channel send embed, and now in case our command is check, we're going to have to read changes from database, and then we're going to have to set the description as the what we read, not actually what we read, but like not literally what we read, but what we read from the database. And then also return, actually I might just write this, I might just write break over here instead of this return statement, and then default. So if it's none of those, then what we're gonna do is we're just going to parameters return. Let's just return, but we don't return the embed, we return so arg0 is not a valid function if it's none of those, if it's not check, remove, or add. And now if we did pass this switch statement, we can just simply return our embed, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so really quick, what I would like to add before we test this out is over here, like that, and I would also love to add break. There you go. Let's run it, see if it works. There you go. So now if we run, don't mind these previous attempts, the code stayed the same. Let's run warn. Okay, it's gonna say please specify whether we'd like to add, remove, or check warnings. Okay, let's say warn and then add, and then okay, it's gonna say please specify member. Okay, cool. Let's specify internet, and now let's give it absolutely no reason. Okay, and it says a warning was added to internet 27 by internet 27. Reason, no reason provided. Okay, perfect. Now let's add, and let's give it a reason. So reason, what you doing, blah 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 blah. Okay, and it's gonna, okay, perfect. Okay, warning was added to, okay, and now let's do warn remove internet. Okay, it's gonna say warning was removed from internet by internet, blah blah blah. Warn check. Also, what we, okay, yeah, this is what we inputted. Okay, perfect. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys have any questions, please leave them down in the comment section below. See you guys in a bit. Peace out.